Hey, Andre, how different has it been offensively this year without having a guy like Nebo down in the post? I know Aku and Marfo are starting to be a little more productive, but they haven't been up to what Nebo did last year.
I just feel like since Nebo had left and Chuck had left, just the younger guys have to get more involved. It's not necessarily just our bigs. I feel like it's everybody, 5 people that are on the floor, and that also results in our problem of turning the ball over. But we really did really good against in our last game. We only had 8 turnovers, so that was like a big part of our game. So as long as we're not turning the ball over, then we have 5 threats to score the ball, even though, like you said, we lost Nebo and a couple other guys from last year.
How do you guys keep up that offensive momentum from LSU moving into Kansas State? I know you were off yesterday. I haven't practiced yet today, but what's the key to keeping that up?
Oh, just staying in the gym, keep competing, playing hard as possible. That'll result in making shots at the end of the day, as long as you're doing what you got to do on the court and off the court.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Next up is Travis Brown from the Bryan College Station Eagle.
Hey, Andre. I know last season there was times where Coach Williams said you're doing really good because you're stepping into a role that probably is a little bit out of position for you. But you seem to have really embraced being the point guard and moving into a successful season this year. What do you think is different about what have you improved on in your game from last year to this year in that regards of becoming a better point guard? And did any of that conversation that Williams had spark that desire to improve?
I think he gave me confidence. We talk a lot. He's a great coach. He's a great leader. So he knows what he's doing. I try to listen to him as much as possible, take as much knowledge that he puts out there for us, and just allow myself to build off that every day, every hour, every minute that I hear him talk. And then I think I'm just better from experience. From high school, I came from a small high school in Ohio. Didn't play against 6'5" players anywhere like that. So last year was a great run for me just because I was able to play against Division I players, and I've never done that in my life. It's the first time. So I think it's just experience.
Yeah, and how does it improved or helped having Hassan behind you that you can get a breath or be able to have him around to help push you?
Really good. He pushes me in practice 24/7. I push him. He's a great defender. He has long arms, smart IQ. So I think he was a 5th-year senior at a private school, and they played a lot of good competition. A lot of good guys came out of his program where he went to school at. So as much as I'm pushing him, he's pushing me along with other guys like JJQ and E-Man and even the walk-ons like Zach and Jay Young. We all help each other out at the end of the day, but allowing him to come in as a point guard, when I need a breath or if he's just doing good, then he's able to stick to that role and play good. And I wish the best for him. He's getting better every day. Love working out with him. I'm just excited for the future with him.
So it sounds like y'all came from kind of similar backgrounds in a sense. Do you see a little bit of you where you were last year in him?
100%. It's kind of hard coming into Division I program. I think he had a little turnover problem at the beginning of the year, just like me. I was turning the ball over a lot last year just because I wasn't used to the competitive nature out there. So I think he's growing. He's a lot more mature than a lot of freshmen in the country. It's a great guy, great spirit every day. So yeah, he's just building, and he gets better every day.
And then how much have y'all as a little group valued the games where y'all have as a tandem been able to keep your turnovers low, and what that's been able to do for the success of the team?
It helps us out a lot. If we're not turning the ball over, we get a shot every time, and that allows us to score more points. Obviously, gives us a chance on the offensive rebounding side, and even at the free throw line. If we don't turn the ball over, that means there's more points on the basket, no transition points, and just the little things that we go over every day in practice.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Next up is Chip Howard from Sports Talk.
Andre, the last couple of games, Eman hasn't been quite up to what he had been before. How much do you guys have to take up slack if he is not scoring the ball, and how much do you need him to score in terms of encourage him even in practice these next 2 days to get back to where he can be?
Eman's a smart guy, smart player. He knows if he's not getting his buckets at the end of the day, he's an amazing rebounder, very great. He's a great spirit on the court and off the court. So I think that just builds camaraderie. That's how you say, yeah. It builds that, yeah, with the team and with our program. But when he's not making shots, like I said, he's not worried about making shots. I know every basketball player wants to score as many points as they can, but at the end of the day, he's a great guy. He rebounds the ball very well, very competitive. So when we got some big guys down there trying to get the rebounds from him, he usually takes rebounds from me. So he just does little things outside of scoring the ball.
In a game like this where it's the SEC versus the Big 12, is there anything special about the game Saturday? Is it just another game? Is it just something you have to get through before you get back to conference play? How do you look at this game Saturday?
I wouldn't say it's just another game. I think it's pretty cool that we're playing a Big 12 team outside of the SEC. But at the end of the day, it's about Texas A&M. It's about what we can do, how we can get better, how we can compete in practice and translate that to the game. So yeah, we're more worried about our style of play, our game plan more than Kansas State.
All right, we'll wrap it up with John Wilson's question was asked. So that's all in the question queue. Anybody have any follow-ups? All right, you're all done. Thanks, Dre.
Thank you.